as well as RSG MY as we load into the Land of Dawn.
Well, let's see how this duke it out here, because both drafts seems have their own individual win conditions. And so far, I am liking both sides, and because of this Fanny pick here, I don't know, do I like RSG MY's draft now? I like the idea, but with the Fanny, seems a little bit hard now to pull this off.
Well, I mean, this is... unfortunately, we can't get the supports in the mix here. Because that just means it's purely an assassin versus tank matchup, right? These invades are going to be very lonely for Janus. I don't think he's going to have like a lot of people to help him out, considering that both side lanes are going to get shoved in by Terizla as well as the Roger.
I feel like if any draft, this is a draft that Fanny can shine. You can go to the gold lane, you can go to the mid, and you can do relatively well. Especially because the first 2 minutes, the Baxia's original power spike is not going to be there just because you can't really invade against Fanny. Like the moment you invade, the Fanny can catch up to you and the Fanny can do a lot of damage. So this is a little bit awkward coming in from RSGMY, but I feel like they can sustain it.
Well, Flicker stun comes in. Iris also connecting as well. Repo taking a little bit too much damage. 1 HP, but no-go. Looking for the counterplay, forces a retreat. Noir might actually fall eventually. First blood in the hands of Izanami for RSGMY. Where's the Fanny? I don't see him. Fanny nowhere to be found. Okay.
I had to recall. Nothing to take for the time being, but at the very least, they were still able, well, at least for RSGMY, they're still able to find one. For the most part, Team HAQ have to be a little bit more careful finding these engages. They need to move as a team. Olios and Sakin going back and forth again, both not finding enough to create an advantage in lane.
I would say in the gold lane, at least for today, is going to be a stalemate, where both are definitely trading, but not enough for anyone to go all in. And I feel like it's good, because both gold laners are showing adequate respect to each other, while still trying to be a little bit disrespectful.
Oh, now Astro Echo already revealing Noir and Maima. Do they want to commit to this? Black Dragon comes in, real one relation as well. No go, secures it. Here comes the spear. Does the Moskov want to join? Repo gets the trade onto us. Noir. Janus also with the Fanny get completely shut down. Iris is somehow able to fight for the team. They trade 2 for 2, but seems like it was a very scuffed fight from both sides.
That could have been so much better for Team HAQ when Janus got caught mid-cable by the penalty zone, locking him in place and unable to land another cable to get on out of there as he gets continuously pulled back by these chains. That's got to be frustrating for the side of Team HAQ. That could have been like a game-changing fight for Janus.
But that does show what... Okay, that basically shows that this Fanny, even though quote-unquote there's no catching abilities coming in from RSGMY, the Fanny can't fly around freely. There's a chance that Repo can catch him, and I kind of feel like there's a chance that even Vinogo can catch him.
Just wait until Storm catches him like mid-cable with the Holy Baptism. That'd be crazy if we could time that. But I think for the most part, yeah, it does goes to show how thick this wall actually is, even though it doesn't have the natural barbed wires, but it's got some kind of fencing. Janus has to be careful every time he hops over it. Hopefully he doesn't get scratched or, worse yet, end up dead.
Well, speaking of which here, I was a little bit skeptical of this, but as of now, RSGMY, you have to give props towards Repo though. Like that penalty zone catch, not an easy thing to do, but again, mistakes sometimes were made, and it comes down to Team HAQ on how they want to play around the mistake and make a comeback out of this.
24 more seconds until we get to actually see that happen.
Ooh, okay, very greedy. Here comes the cable. They're waiting for the snipe. Janus gets them down to very, very low. But they needed a finisher. Team HAQ now showing strong. Why Janus is so disgustingly good on this Fanny.
But Janus is running out of time. If they get the Blood Wings, it's going to be a little bit difficult for the Fanny to get a kill. Or if they don't want to go for the Blood Wings, just build a Dreadnought armor.
Yeah.
That should be more than enough here. His Lord Dance going to be non-existent. We'll see whether Janus can steal this away.
Oh, coming in as well with no-go. Get the Retribution fight. Black Dragon comes in to zone the backlines. Robo elimination from Maima. Doing a lot of work trying to slow down with no-go. They will trade one, but Janus, what are you doing? He's going for the Pentagram from Iris to save the day. He goes for the wall spam, but Repo once again catches the Fanny, turns the tides. As RSGMY, they trade 3 for 2. As RSGMY, they win the turtle trade and they still win the fight.
Okay, now I see it. If the Fanny gets caught by the Astral Echo, you can't run away.
You can't run away.
Yeah, because Vinogo, I saw she was trying to cable out, got stopped by Vinogo. Right? He got the stun off and then tried to run again, and then Rippo hit with the penalty zone. If that keeps on happening, Janus should stop trying to fight for the neutral objectives, because once he gets caught by the Astral Echo, he's going to get caught, period.
It looks like his job just got even harder with the new interaction to keep in mind for these next fights. But RSG, after that cleanup from Rippo, they're not going to make this purple buff easy pickings.
Well, Astro Echo comes in. Janus still trying to go in for the bait, but no go.
Trying
to hold him off, and look at him. Penalty's down! What? How? He catches 3. They find 1 to get the purple buff as well. No, actually they secured it for Janus. But still, losing a life for this year. They need more out of Janus for this fight. RSG MY gonna be taking the tier 1 in the middle, and they will get it as well. Team HAQ seems like they may have got the early first game now. Getting shoved back in, and RSG MY looking for the comeback. Nope, no purple buff for Janus.
Looks like Rippo was able to secure it before Janus did. Janus does at least have his orange buff on that top side to be able to be claimed as his own. But for the most part, damage has been taken, and now 1.8k lead for the side of RSG MY. We're getting a bit of a turnaround. Last time we expected Team HAQ to be dominating early, but now different story.
I mean, just dodge the Astral Echoes. I mean, we saw that insane penalty zone. But we got to think about Rippo's POV. That's probably one of the easier things that he could do.
Oh, speaking of fights here, Astro Echo comes in. Holy Baptist as well catches on Noir. They get the steal on the turtle. Black Dragon coming in to try and save Noir's life. They will lose 1, but the penalty zone for Rippo. Catches Maima. Purifies out of there. Iris trying to make something work as well. Leos going for the shove. But fortunately for them, they are able to salvage the situation, only losing 1. But while this is all happening here, bottom lane, Sake got a free lane, shoves the tier 1 down bottom as well for Team HAQ.
He's just trying to find any gold on the map for himself, right? There's not too many places they can actually farm freely. So I think it's the smart idea from Sake.
Oh, here he comes. Sake win. He came up. He's going to force the fight as well. Real manipulation here. Forces on the slow here. But Sake is taking too much. He needs to get out. Can they get out though? They're so slow. The Astro Echo comes in, but RSG MY, they back out. They don't want to commit at all. Oh, the snipes. Noir. Ooh, so close. So close.
I mean, it really just goes to show the damage difference right now between RSG MY and Team HAQ. Team HAQ in no position just yet. Not enough of a snowball to get them going. Not enough gas in the tank. Let's look at the gold difference as well, and it looks like between Socket and Lolios, they're honestly not too far apart.
Yeah, the only real difference here is in the EXP lane, where Rippo has 5,000 and Iris is trying to get up to 4. Janus goes up against Lolio.
Didn't get the Lycan Pounce off in time. I'm not even sure whether the Lycan Pounce would kill him there. I don't think so. You'd probably be left with like 1 HP or 2% of his HP. For the most part, at least it just tells Janus, here's a line in the sand, do not cross it.
Yeah, but again, I don't think the Lycan Pounce would have killed. If he had a Blade of Despair, maybe debatable, but I don't think you go Blade of Despair on Roger anymore.
Depends on the build. Depends on the build you're going for.
Okay, Echo, Holy Baptism, whiffing the mark, but somehow Sakan takes a lot of damage here just from one first kill coming from Izanami. So Sakan, he needs to be a little bit mindful here on where the position of Izanami, because I'm pretty sure Izanami is looking to try to take him down low for Lolios to kind of finish him off.
What is this lane setup? They went down to bottom side, realized that, hold on, Sakan should live this.
AI winning prediction is going over to Team HAQ. That's very interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, well, not only that, right? Just the weird setup from RSG MY, the way that the fact that they didn't recognize that bot side was already a slow pushing lane.
Yep, RSG MY going.
Oh my goodness!
Suck it, how? Goes in for the steer. They spawns the fight. They lose the war. But Janus now going for the collapse. RSG MY. Seems like they're trying to hold on. Iris almost losing his life. But here comes the snipe. Nice sidestep from Iris to dodge the bullet. But what a catch from Saken. What a catch.
I would give props to Noir. He knocked up everyone.
He did knock up everyone. Vinogo could not get the retry off.
He still has his retry. That's That's how long the knockup was.
I can't believe that he got
That
away
needs a
with
replay.
That needs a replay. And can we also get the AI winning prediction while we're...
Yeah, that AI winning prediction kind of
saw the future.
Saw the future.
It does. It's doing its job. And so far, like, Saken is in a pretty good spot. I think he's about to get the Trinity build all the way complete. I'm pretty sure that he already has it. But now all the outer tier turrets are falling.
Oh, now Astro Echo comes in, but not going to scout anyone here. Janus looking for a couple of picks, trying to bait out the penalty zone. Although Leo's now having the purple buff up on him, so that's a little bit of interesting here. But Tier 1 will fall for Team HAQ. Hey, sorry, RSG and MY will lose the Tier 1 out middle. And Team HAQ going to continue to assault. Lord crashing on the bottom side now. I don't know, what's the game plan for RSG and MY?
I think at this point, their game plan is just to respond. Respond to how Team HAQ want to move across the map. Because at this point, so far, all their engagements have been on isolated targets like Noir. But as soon as they get that ult off, right, they can just focus on the poking.
Yep, now speaking of poking here, Black Dragon, Iris, two-man petrify. Saken looking for the fight. He comes in, he brings Loleo back with him, but the penalty zone catch by Rippo takes him out down. Janus also falling with the mistakes coming in for Team HAQ. What a catch from Rippo. The snipes almost connecting. They lose 3. RSGMY has got the perfect wombo combo right now.
Well, you called it. Just respond to what Team HAQ wants to do. And that response was crazy good. And now Maima trying to protect the base. Izanami trying to dish out as much damage as he can. This is a mid 1v1, and Irish just there is like, hey, guys, I'm still here.
Guys, I'm alive. Guys, please don't leave me. Oh, man. Let's look at the in-game equipment. Maybe we can get a better idea of where they're currently at. 3 items to 3 for both goal laners. Supports currently at 1.5 each. Actually, 2 in favor of Storm, but then again, he has a cheaper item to purchase. Finally, in mid laners, 2 for 2 in terms of full items. Overall, nothing notable yet, other than Rippo just being significantly ahead, full tank build.
Oh yeah, significantly ahead. And the thing is, Team HAQ, they made some micro mistakes in the previous fight. Namely, Janus didn't hit the steel cable, making it so that he couldn't run away and gets bursted down. But now we see that Rippo is full tank item, but when he hits that penalty zone, it hurts a lot, much more than you would expect.
You're not gonna lie, he's 7-1 and 5 on this tank turret now, by the way. It's crazy, he's been hitting up so many shots, and seeing how this is happening here. Once again, Noir baits out the Primal Wrath. Janus looking for the flank, but he needs to know where Rippo is, and so far, Rippo showing himself up top means that they have the confidence to push up forward. And Rippo might be in trouble here. Saken, oh, okay, he didn't flicker forward.
Hey, man.
I feel like at this point, Saken should be afraid of Rippo.
Yeah, Saken was the one freaking out here. He's just like, okay,
oh my god.
Like, does he know or does he not know? I'd rather not risk it.
I thought he was gonna make an attempt, you know?
No.
I think he would die.
He's too tanky. Rippo is way too tanky for Saken to do something like that.
Rippo has a blade armor?
He does.
Right?
He does. He's gonna actually, he's gonna end up killing himself. Now, Maima, he flickers out of there for the time being, but keep in mind that Loliels is opting to go for the Trinity builds, and so the on-hit is very effective. Wow, even goes for a GDS as well.
Hey, no one ever said, yo, bro, that's too much movement speed.
Well,
no such thing as too much movement speed.
Considering the amount of running he has been doing here, it makes a lot of sense. He needs the GDS, but the Lord now, it's going to be down towards half HP. Rippo holding in the recall. He's going to be TPing back here, trying to shove up the lane up top. So Team HAQ might be able to take this opportunity to go in for the fight, but at the same time, Saken needs to hit the biggest spear of his career. Take his own time.
I don't think it's happening for the time being. Saken, usually he throws that spear when he knows something is about to happen. And Team HAQ, we need to see their enablers. People like Iris, Noir, maybe even Maima, but mainly Noir is the one you want to keep your eyes on if you're wondering whether or not they're going to fight.
Oh. They have got to make a play here. Take your time, Lolios. Take your time. Find the moment. Spear comes in. They find Storm. They're going to try to make a attempt. No, the Holy Baptist comes in. Second, he needs to run, but he somehow gets out with a flicker. He turns and kills, but no go. Team HAQ. Riskiest play. Patience is a virtue. In this case, now Team HAQ, they have to make a run. And Loleo, they walk in for the setup. He gets the kill, but he's taking so much damage. Janus can't see the finish well, but it comes down to Maima to salvage the fight. They kill off Loleos. Team HAQ they're able to respond to this. Every pixel counts. The biggest catch of their careers, and now Janus threatening Storm. But RSGMY, they have been pushed back. Now, Lord as a priority. Saken already here. Janus nowhere to be found yet. They need to go in for the contest. Half HP, but no go. He's walking in. He's going for the crash. Astro Echo comes in. Yet he comes Repo with the penalty zone. He catches one. Janus is so low. He needs to go in for the kill, but he's getting zoned by Repo. Iris and Maima running for their dear lives. RSGMY with one play. They steal the Lord Pit away from Team HAQ.
Is that crazy or what? Is that crazy or what? RSGMY trade 1-for-1 against Team HAQ prior to the Lord. They end up losing their marksman later down the line, but Team HAQ are unable to capitalize despite the fact they're a full man up.
Right now, RSG, having this Lord with them, they need Rippo with them. Because I feel like if Rippo is not around, it makes it that much difficult for them to be, you know, winning any kind of fights, right? So RSG, just move with the Lord. At this point, just move with the Lord. Janus is trying to, oh, here we go.
Oh, comes Black Dragon, zone them off, real manipulation, connects on tree. Iris doing a fantastic job zoning them off, but Repo is taking a little bit too much damage. The snipes comes in, but here comes Repo. Does he go? Nope. Saken doesn't want to go, finally shows himself here, but a little bit too late. RSGMY now, Noir left all alone. He gets a 3-man stun, but that is going to be the mistake here. He thought his teammates are with him, and he's going to lose his life. 35 seconds on the sidelines here. Saken clearing the minions. RSGMY, do they want to continue? Next Creeper Waves is going to be from the bottom lane, but Team HAQ, they can't play aggressive now.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. Team HAQ wanted to bait RSGMY, and more importantly, they wanted to cancel their recall so that Janus could get a free inhibitor. What happened to that plan?
Well, didn't exactly happen here. They panicked and backed off. Immortality comes in, Janus. Oh no! Okay, Repo. Let's go for the zone. They get the inhibitor. RSGMY now spinning Window onto the wall. Real Motivation comes in. Janus looking for the flank. Saken actually freaking forward there. The counterplay is so low. Calm down, bro. Be patient.
Most of the damage onto Saken is from Saken. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yep, nobody else seems to be tickling them. Maybe with like Janus versus Stoa, but then everybody hurts Stoa.
I mean, like every single time Saken hits Vinogo, the damage just bounces back, and then Saken's the one actually taking more damage than Vinogo himself.
Blade armor. That's the big item difference here. And now he has to go through 2 of them. So yeah, by the time he gets onto his second target, he's most likely gonna die.
Like he's hitting both Rippo and Vinogo at the same time.
Because of the pierce.
And then both of them hit, because I was like, no one's hitting Saken, but he's half HP.
Yeah, he's just melting away. He's just hurting himself.
Yeah, 2 blade armers.
Oh, that's got to be frustrating. That's got to be real frustrating for Saken.
How do you deal with a Moskov? Just stand still. Let him do it himself.
Well, in this case, Saken is going to be going for the fight. He's going to be potentially caught out. Holy Baptism comes in. Janus getting a little bit too much damage here. A couple of pokes coming from the Leos. But Saken, again, he's getting poked away by Izanami every single time. Look at this. Just 1-2 HP, boom, he needs to back off. That is just so annoying.
He's getting burnt out here, slowly but surely. Let's not forget about the glowing wand as well. This is quite the situation to be in for the side of Team HAQ. It feels like a lot of these interactions really coming down to very small margins, or whether or not Izanami is able to land the Star Shatter in the first place, right? In the meantime...
Oh, Echo comes in, drops the first kill on Maima, tickles him down pretty low, but at the same time, from the back line, Janus is looking for the finish! Instant flicker from Izanami to going for the reset. Janus can't seem to go for the finisher. Black Dragon being expended. They want to steal the Lord. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Iris. What a steal. But they need to get out. The stun comes in, but where's the rest of his teammates here? There's no Spear of Destruction. While RSGMY will mow him down. Janus fights a kill on Lolios. He's so low. He needs to get out, but he cannot. Stone pins him to the wall. As Team HAQ, they may have gotten the Lord, but they lose so many members in this fight.
I mean, at this point, they're just taking it just to survive, right? Because if RSG got that, with 4 members still alive, it could have been GG, especially because the Lord would be marching up mid. But now they got to deal with the Lord. I have to see what happened that made it so that Vinogo did not secure that. I'm hoping he got stunned up. Maybe he got petrified. That's why he couldn't use the Retribution, because if that's not the case, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's... I'm more shocked that he didn't hit the retribution in the first place, right? I'm more shocked. Sorry, not hit as in not used, but just didn't secure the neutral objective. So far, he's been going negative on these retri fights thus far, and I think it's really starting to cost them these types of games, these long, drawn-out war of attrition. They might be 18 kills ahead of Team HAQ, but they're only 900 in terms of gold deficit.
Dude, this 1 point to back him up is a little bit difficult for junglers to secure when you don't have a roamer that has a lot of crowd control. You know, like those tanky roamers to push people away. Storm is there to heal. If he hits his Holy Baptism, then that's the only type of crowd control that can make sure that your jungler ensures to get the objective. But this one is a bit difficult.
Well, Astro Echo comes in. They will start things off on Binogo. They get the kill. Repo with the penalty zone, not connecting on Janus. This is huge for Team HAQ. But the snipes from behind. They find Noir. One shot by Izanami. What was that shot? Izanami, the Prince of Mage. My God.
Man disappeared. Man disappeared so quick. But so far, no advantage. Like, despite these picks happening, nothing is really happening for the side of Team HAQ or even for RSG MY. Like, these picks are pretty meaningless so far unless they're able to 2x, maybe even 3x, and even then the gold doesn't really matter because they're already past the capped mark.
Oh boy.
It's 21 minutes. Might not have noticed it, but it's going on to 21 minutes and 30 seconds, and Janus is having a difficult time here, right? 4-4-4, kind of uninteractive here because even Izanami, he has a tough time trying to kill him. Izanami didn't die the first game. Did he die the second game? Maybe he did.
He didn't the previous game.
Oh. Well, as a player, his...
Oh, wait. Storm didn't die as well.
Yeah,
Storm
so...
didn't die. It was Izanami.
This is 3 games coming in, and they have tried to kill Izanami time and time again, but...
They just can't find him.
Yeah, this boy won't go down. I mean, like, they found him. He used the ult and everything. But it's like, yo, bro, that's not enough. You're an assassin. I'm a mage. Don't you know that mages are tanky now?
He instantly flickered out as well, I think, when Janus tried to make a play here. But interesting enough, I think Husky brought up a very good point here. Noir has died 11 times now in this game.
I mean, he's a free, susceptible target. It's not like Noir has a lot of escape mechanics. Even the onward, a very, very short dash. It's not the longest in the world. Wait.
RSG, you gotta see
this.
RSG,
Is so...
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, they saw it. They know what's up. That's so risky. But considering how purple buff on Janus once again, we haven't seen too much of Janus trying to make a play. Considering that every single time RSG MY has something to stop him, and that's, I think, worrisome considering that he's such a mobile character.
I mean, worrisome is one way of describing it. Oh, spear.
Oh, wait! Oh, wait, they found Storm. No. Oh, whoa. Okay. He wants to steal the Little Wanderer instead, but okay. Risky plays. Team HAQ getting a little bit on edge here. Be patient, my friend. Be patient.
I mean, there's patience, and then there is like, hey, man, you can push the side of the map. There's like 3 different lanes to work with. You can pick top, maybe consider, bottom. Top is looking more economic for red side for Team HAQ. Bottom side.
Oh,
nope.
Looking for the play here. Janus is going to get caught out. He needs to get out now. Fortunate for him, he's got the energy to back off. But with that play, seeing 3 men down bottom, Team HAQ making quick work here on towards the Lord. But look at this. The Lord so tanky. Saka says, you know what? I'm not going to take the Lord. I'm going to focus on Repo. Does he go down? Yes, he will. That's going to be first immortality. Real Minivish comes in on Binogo.
Oh!
Here comes the spear. It does connect, but do they want to commit to this? Iris now needs his help. He is going to get burned down here as goes for the Black Dragon. Sakin looking for the kill. He can't find Binogo. He can't. But it's Izanami with the snipes. Repo with the catch. What a shot by RSGMI. What a shot by the Prince of Mage. And just like that, Sake goes down. HAQ, they've lost all their advantage. RSGMI, they're coming to crash in. They're looking to push forward. 5v4. Now, Echo comes in, tier 3. Janus, they need to make a play. Maima taking so much damage. They need to clear the minions. Binogo trying to stop the Fanny. Look at this. Janus, he can't do too much. Inhibitor will fall as well. Finally, at the Crystal Blaze, Real Malaysia, they have to clear the minions. They have to do everything they can. But Repo! Again! Repo! This man, what a chat! They catch the 2 members. and they will take Game 3. RSG, despite all odds, finds